You guys, I really, 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 really want to work in Food Line. Well, because there was this lady that waited on me, and she made an announcement that they were going to close the store pretty soon. And she was, like, super nice. Like, not fake nice, but, like really genuine. Now, granted, that store doesn't really get that much business. Mainly because they don't have kiosks. And I don't think that they do, I mean, maybe they do. I haven't seen them do it, though. What's it called? There's some sort of app where you can, like, order your groceries online and then people come and get them for you. I don't think that they do that, but I could be wrong about that. I hope they don't do that. But, yeah, this chick, she was real sweet. And I complimented her. It's really important to compliment people, too. It's important to compliment people. It's important to smile at people. Whenever they do the right thing, you got to let them know that somebody noticed it. Because right now, you have to encourage good people to stay good. So, anyway. I've applied there, like, I think over a year ago I applied there. And they said they were hiring, but they never got back to me. They said, oh yeah, we have a problem calling people back. I'm like, wow, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, it seems like everybody has a problem with communication. I wonder why that is. Hashtag, I wonder why that is. Anyway, apparently during COVID, they didn't require anybody to wear masks. Like, they were one of the only places that weren't Nazis about the mask situation. Now, granted, like, you don't have to wear a mask. They wanted to prove, like, who was going to comply with that. And most of the people that I saw wearing masks, myself included, because, I worked in the public, so I wanted to work. That was more important to me. And I know that I'm, like, kind of a hypocrite for that, and I felt like I was killing myself a little bit, but I still didn't want to, take government money, because I did that shit when I was drunk, and that's exactly what they wanted us to do. So that's why I insisted on working during that time. But, yeah, I didn't wear it right. And they had to chase me around the store in order to get me to put it on. But yeah, most of the people that I saw wearing them, like, didn't even wear it right. Like, they weren't putting it over their nose or anything. So, because it's a joke. Everybody knew it was a joke. So it's like, okay, this is just what we have to do in order to walk around and exist and take care of ourselves. And it's just so stupid, But yeah, it's like, that whole thing was so traumatizing, if you think about it. That's why most people don't. They don't want to think about trauma. They don't want to think about political stuff that happened. I mean, a lot of these people that hate Trump, they don't even know why they hate Trump. It's like, whatever they're told he's doing now, that's why they hate him. They can't remember why they hated him 7 years ago. So, anyway. I want to work there because it's lo-fi. Like, it's extremely lo-fi. You'd understand if you went there. Going to Food Line, that's like going back to, like, 1991. No kiosks. Now, I don't mind working with kids, because I think that the Gen Z, I mean, you have to look at, like, what they were forced to endure, you know? Like, their generation is experimented on. I feel like they did pretty well for how much their generation was experimented on. And, you know, this dude I work with, I'm so proud of him. He hasn't vaped for 1 whole week. And he didn't start smoking cigarettes. He's not doing the fucking Zen or whatever the fuck, you know, I'm talking about the nicotine pouches. He's not doing that. Like, he has a friend of his that he's quitting vaping with, and his friend is, like, doing the pouches. Yeah, I'm so proud of him. Because, yeah, cold turkey is the way to go, for sure. It's a lot easier, too, than, like, trying to manage it or, like, cut down or, like, prepare yourself, you know? Because, like, he did the same thing that I did when I quit smoking. So, like, I picked a quit date, and I ended up quitting 3 days prior. He picked a quit date and quit the day before that. And I was like, see, you're like me. You're actually going to succeed. All these fucking pansies that are substituting it with something else. Or they're just going to go right back to vaping. Or whatever it is, you know, it's too easy to fall back. Anyway. I think about cigarettes all the time. I never stop loving cigarettes. And I gotta be careful with, like, rolling CBD joints because that oral fixation, like, I know how powerful that shit is. But I don't know, something changed with me. I'm not looking at things the same way. And I don't think it's just because of the fast. So I went on a fast recently. And the fast ended on my sobriety date. And I picked up 15 years. I'll show y'all. 15 years without booze, you guys. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to not wake up in urine. Today's a good day to not wake up in urine. But, yeah, so this friend of mine at church, she gave me this, this little booklet about the icon called the Inexhaustible Cup. And it's got Mother Mary, so the mother of Jesus, the Holy Theotokos. And she's holding the inexhaustible cup of the blood of her son. And people from all over the world travel to Russia, I think it's Russia, pretty sure, in order to pray to this icon to get relief from alcoholism. Now, they pray to relieve many types of addiction, but it's mainly alcoholism. So that's why it's so symbolic. But yeah, I've just noticed that, like, yeah, ever since I read that, like, I just haven't been, like, compulsive. So, I guess I could have read that, like, 15 years ago, but whatever. I got this chip now.